Hi guys, the new season fairy Borage is here. Surprisingly, she's a water fairy. I thought they will finally buff Fire Echo or Holly, but never mind. She is a fairy. Uh, like we already got her leaks from various platforms, like her artwork and other stuffs. This fairy is a god tier in all respects, so we will determine that after reading her kit. So let's go. First of all, her special attributes. She gives attack, she gives tenacity, block, and a lot of break. Her passive skill. Effective while Borage is deployed, masters protection rate by 1%. So whenever you switch the class to her, you will get 1% of protection rate buff by default. One master of or the fire fairy deals damage, master get one stack of start trail. This can trigger every 2 seconds up to 5 stacks. So this was really great. Start trail. Each stack increases master's damage by 1%. At 5 stacks, clears all the stacks and restores 1% of master's lost HP. So this is an endless circle. Like if you're using gladiator, you can literally do a damage dealing without dying. Like you will recovering HP endlessly while dealing a tons of damage. As you level up her stars, you will get more HP restored. Let's jump to her active skills. The Borage deals damage equals to a percentage of master's attack to the enemy in the targeted area. One release grants master start race back for 8 seconds. So what it does is giving you a HP buff and a attack buff based on the base HP start trail. So under this 8 second you will get one stack of start trail each second, so in total 8 start trail. And from the passive, if we count, you will get total of 14 start trail. So what it does, if you trigger 5 start trail stacks, you will trigger a meteor pulse around the masters and it will eventually go back to 0, as you already know from the passives. Dealing additional damage equals to 200% of master's attack plus 2% of max HP and greatly reducing enemy movement speed for 2 seconds. That's really great, and a lot of DPS like skill plus this damage. So when you start up this fairy, you will unlock level 2 of the skill. The meteor pulse damage plus 30%. That's a good damage spike. Also you get a 20% of break rate. So this is what a fairy needs when they're a PvP main. Like you will get a lot of break rate buff. 20% is not a joke. That's easily raising the fairy to S rank level. So as you start up this fairy to red 3, you will get this. One release master takes 4% less final damage for 8 seconds. Control duration minus 50%. Debuff resistance plus 8%. That's pretty much defensive, you can say. Like she can do offense, also defense, debuff resistance. And when you max out this fairy, she will grant you 2 stack of start trail every second now. So you will get a total of 4 times the meteor pulse damage, counting the passive. Also, the meteor pulse damage ignores enemy defense entirely, so the enemy's protection rate will be useless since you're ignoring defense from core directly. Also, you won't need pierce rate, so you can easily go for Glad plus Priest without worrying about DPS. That's just a common build idea. Let's read. Since she's a must-have fairy, we should arrange a perfect team for her. The best combination would be Borage plus Jasmine plus Lavender, Jasmine or Lavender, you can say, Lotus plus Blue Rose plus Ecorina. So first of all, let me clear this. You should definitely go for a build like Winter Holy plus Jasmine plus uh Borage plus something blah blah blah, like the strongest fairy, you can say. You can go for them if you're a way to win, like you can afford a lot of fairies. But this is a free to play guide, so I will only suggest those who are free or affordable for a free to play player. Alright, so I prefer at least one slumber fairy in the water echo, like Gardenia. I guess except for Gardenia, like she gives major holdbacks, HP recovered in a reduction or something like this. So you better go for a Lavender or a Jasmine. Anyways, if you can afford two slumber fairies, even better. The best class combo would be Glad plus Priest. As I told you how Priest can do a mortal damage dealing with this fairy's passive skills. This fairy completely ignores enemy defense by default, so don't go for ninja. Like, ninja would be useless. You're already going for breaks, so block ignore is no longer an issue. Neither you would need pierce rate since she is already ignoring the base defense. Alright, so the video ends here. If I have to rate this fairy, I would rate her by 9.9 out of 10. She is undoubtedly the best PvP fairy I saw so far on Water Echo. Like, she is better than Winter Holy if I have to say. But if you're going for a PvP break build, you can also have Winter Cherry in your team. She would be a good fairy in slot. And best of luck for your summons. See you in the next video.